po, thank you for coming. Tsaka sana po matulungan niyo po kaming may promote tong concert po na malapit na. September 21st po. Siyempre, of course, directed by Direct GB San Pedro.
Good afternoon po sa inyo lahat and maraming salamat po sa pag-spend nyo ng afternoon nyo with Adrenaline Rush.
Thank you, Alden and Direct GB. We now move on to the panel interview. The floor is now open for your questions. The first question will come from Miss Rose Garcia.
Oh, kaya naman. Pailaw eh.
Ayan, good afternoon. Congrats Alden for a new concert.
Yes.
So, kumusta naman? Kumusta naman yung preparation muna? Kasi, siyempre, busy ka rin sa Victor Magtanggol.
Yes po.
So, mahirap.
May challenge po konti kasi parang ngayon lang yung concert ko po like before. Yun lang po kasi yung kinabisihan ko last year na wala po siyang nakasabay.
Nakapokus ka
Opo,
doon.
so nakafocus po. Pero dito po kasi ngayon medyo kasabay po yung show. So, pero what made it lighter naman po is the people who behind the concert who's helping me also conceptualize. Tapos mas napapadali po yung trabaho kasama sila. Kasi mahirap po mahirap naman po kung sa akin lang po lahat ng load. So, yun po yung nagpagaan. Tsaka excited po ako dito kasi medyo nung sinasabi po sa akin yung mga segments, kinakabahan po akong gawin sila lahat kasi medyo delikado siya.
Ay, may mga gano'n. May mga buhay-buhay.
Meron po. Nahilig po ako sa mga ganyan, mga buwis buhay.
Okay. So, anong difference ng concert mo ngayon from yung previous na concert?
Yung performances, tita, medyo hindi the usual na ginagawa ko. Yung iba po siguro nagawa ko na during Party Pilipinas, Sunday All-Stars Days na mga death-defying, hindi naman death-defying, mga intense performances. Kasi ngayon po, yung element po kasi ng previous concert was water, ito naman po may nilagyan po namin ng element ng air, so more on nasa langit po tayo. Baka dumiretso. Hindi, joke lang. Joke lang po. So, yun po yung mga bagong performances po na gagawin ko dito. Para bago naman po sa mata ng mga manonood.
Kasi papakita mo rin dito si Victor Magtanggol.
Opo, syempre. Hindi po mawawala si Victor Magtanggol. Meron po siyang elemento dyan.
So, excited ka na?
Opo, tita. Sorry.
Okay. Sino mga special guest?
Sa ngayon po kasi nasa ano po kami, pina-finalize pa po namin kung sino po yung nagiging part. Kasi ang dami pong pitches kung sino pong pwede. And tinitingnan po namin kung sino po yung the best na combination po sa lahat ng guests. So wala pa pong final.
Pero ikaw, may personal ka na nag-ano sa kanila na gusto mo mag-guest?
Kahit sino naman po.
Wala kang personal na gustong mag-guest?
Opo, kasi number one po naman kasi tinitingnan namin pag nagkakast po kami ng guest is the availability. So syempre po kung hindi available, sayang naman po yung chance. Pero sa ngayon po medyo pina-finalize pa po ng records kung sino po yung final guests.
Thank you, Alden.
Thank you, Dita.
Direct GB, kumusta tong Adrenaline Rush? Anong difference ito sa mga ibang nagawa mo ng concert?
Ito actually yung concept nito, adrenaline charge na concept ng Adrenaline Rush na yun nga, nagsimula kami kasi doon sa upsurge na medyo water ang namin, ang inspiration namin ng concept. So ito, nasa air naman kami. So maraming pasiklab, maraming sorpresa.
Kumusta i-direct si Alden?
Napakabait na katrabaho. Kaya gusto ko yun, na-excite ako every time makakatrabaho ko si Alden. Kumbaga, napaka-humble na tao. Kahit sobrang sikat, hindi mo maramdaman na sikat yung kasama mo. So,
Di ba lumalaki mo yun?
hindi, sa totoo, sinabihan niya ako kung sabihin. Hindi. Napakabait na kasama, katrabaho. One of the artists na masasabi ng tunay na tao.
Okay, thank you. Ito po si Alan.
Okay, the next question is from...
Now, I know Alden has built quite a number of places. Araneta Coliseum or other locations, but why Kia Theater?
Well, kasi po since nakapag-perform na po ako during the first concert sa Kia Theater, since we're gonna maximize the whole theater, basically, from the audience area to the entrance, so medyo familiar na po kami sa area. So para mabawasan na rin po yung struggle namin when it comes to, kasi there are certain prods po kami na gagawin off-stage. So for familiarity purposes, kaya same venue na rin po.
Alden, how dangerous is dangerous as what you have mentioned earlier?
Well, as per the meeting po, medyo talagang malaki yung safety requirement po na kailangan namin paghandaan for this show. Kasi hindi po joke yung mga prods and performances. It's all about precision, it's all about timing. So para ma-pull off po namin yung gagawin namin mga production numbers.
The date is very near. Are you afraid that, of course, you would need to rehearse everything, do the production numbers as well? Would you be afraid that you won't have time to actually accomplish everything before the date actually happens?
And actually, nakaset na lahat ng schedules namin. So,
Okay.
kumbaga, lahat nakaplano naman. So, ano naman, lalabas namang maayos lahat. On schedule naman kami lahat. So, right now, hindi naman kami nadidelay dun sa mga schedules namin. So, okay naman.
Direct, will there be production numbers that would include other people aside from Alden?
Yes, yes.
Are they
Kasama yung
all
mga guests.
surprise guests? Or would you be...
Actually, yun nga. Right now, kaya wala pa kami ina-announce sa guest.
Yeah.
Mas maganda kasing surprise lahat ng performances na makikita ninyo. At ng mga audience.
Pero may, syempre, of course, may ina-expect na rin silang mga guests that would actually appear there.
Yeah.
Can we expect?
Oo naman. Expect yun na lahat.
Opo, expect lang po ng expect.
Okay. How are you undergoing training specifically for this concert, Alden?
Well, as of the moment po, actually, wala pa po talagang formal training. But it will be incorporated during the rehearsals na po eh. Magsasabayan na namin siya kasi kailangan po namin maximize yung free time namin and the rehearsal times that we have since it's September na po tomorrow.
Yeah. How much of it will be singing? How much of it will be dancing? Like a ballpark figure.
50-50 po eh. Parang more, parang there's singing parts, dancing parts, and the stunt parts po.
No particular genre? Or...
Mix po eh. Para variety siya, para colorful po yung show.
Okay. Alden, you've been doing good as far as Victor Magtanggol is concerned. Congratulations on that.
Thank you po.
Are you a little happy na medyo nag-die down na yung mga detractors after you've shown the actual Victor Magtanggol?
Yes po, parang nakakatuwa po kasi na naging na-appreciate na po nung mga nagbabash before yung Victor Magtanggol. Naging parang that's a real test po na dapat binibigyan natin ng chance before we judge. So yun po yung naging nangyari sa Victor Magtanggol na pinanood nila kasi inuna po agad yung comments eh. Parang yun, that's what happened po eh. But later on, bigla pong gumanda yung feedback and that's what really matters to us.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sir Dan. Kasi po, we're getting guests po ng mga premiered singers, premiered dancers as well, at saka po yung mga nakasama ko na before. And we're really trying our best to incorporate the production numbers na magiging comfortable sila and magiging comfortable din po ako performing together. So, yun po.
Oh, will you be launching your album on the day itself?
Yes, opo.
Will you be singing songs for it?
Yes, most definitely po, of course.
Very well sharpened sa Bulaga, makanta ka rin doon sumasayaw. Kaya lang, di ba, even via yung singers talaga who need to do stunts while they are singing, always say that it might be difficult. How do you think you'll attack that, given that this is a concert at mukhang you're going to take us to this? Anong gagawin mo para doon?
Before po kasi, I've done quite a few production numbers that involves dancing, singing, and doing stunts at the same time. Hindi po siya talaga madali. Kaya hands down po ako dun sa mga performers that do it flawlessly. Kasi mahirap po yung body movement mo is not aligned with the singing. nag-iiba po yung tono. So yun po yung challenge namin, and most especially po sa akin on how I will deliver po during those performances.
How do you rate yourself as a singer
Ay!
nowadays? Bigyan lang natin, maybe 1 to 10 para mas mabilis makapick ng number.
Confidently nasa 4.5.
Talaga, ayaw mo naman itaas naman.
After po nito, baka mag 4.7. Pwede pa po yun.
Well, good luck. It looks like
Thank you.
a
Thank
very
you.
interesting show. Thank you.
Salamat po. Thank you.
Next question from Don Salmino.
Don!
Ang kagandahan ko sana yung tanong eh. Hindi, meron ka bang mga numbers dito na parang out of your parang comfort zone? Like, hindi naman puro ballad or meron mga rap dance?
Opo, kasi yun din po yung parang inisip namin na parang ibang genres naman ng songs yung explore natin na hindi masyadong within our comfort zone. Para makita ko rin po kasi nag-send na po ng lineup ng songs eh. So, pumipili na po kami. We're handpicking songs po na medyo kakaiba naman pakinggan. Kasi kahit ako po, hindi ko pa po ma-imagine yung sarili ko minsan kakantahin yung mga kantang yun.
Pero pag i-rate mo ngayon yung mga songs na naka-line up sa'yo, confident ka naman na mape-perform mo siya.
Yes po, kasi
Perfect.
napakahusay po ng aming musical director, Mr. Mark Lopez. Siya rin po yung nag-arrange ng concert ko po last year. So I'm very happy po and confident na may i-arrange po ni Sir Mark yun accordingly to my voice range.
Pero since Victor magtanggol, nagpapasilip ka na ng gustong masilip ni Rose Garcia. So, this time ba sa concert, marami bang exposure na gano'n na I'm sure aabangan ni Rose Garcia again?
Talagang Tita Rose lang po talaga. Tita,
Ayan.
pwede naman natin pag-usapan.
Kaya actually dinidemand niya na since ang ganda daw ng katawan mo ngayon, so araw mas maraming topless.
Oo, tingnan po natin. Di ba, Andre?
While flying
Opo, mga ganyan. Hindi naman po very, ano naman po, very, hindi po masyadong, yun din po kasi yung ginagawa namin when we do concerts. Hindi po kami naka-box na ito lang ang gagawin namin. We're very open to possibilities po na pwedeng mangyari during performances. Tapos minsan po nangyayari kung hindi po na-rehearse pero iba po yung gagawa po on live performance. So, tingnan natin yan, pero
Pag si Rose na pero physically ready ka sa lahat ng challenge na binibigay sa iyo sa concert mo?
opo, ready po ako para at least ang masaya po kasi doon after pag nalagpasan po namin lahat, another achievement na naman po yung nagawa namin with this concert.
Okay, and congratulations.
Maraming salamat po.
Next question from Alan Policarpio.
Nabanggit mo kanina yung album, so pakwento naman kung paano mo ano yung kinds of songs na in-explore mo naman dito sa band.
Yes po, ito, kagaya po niyan, the one that's playing now, that's an original. So, parang, since naiiba na po yung tenga ng mga tagapakinig natin ng music, ng OPM, we tried our best to create OPM songs, original Filipino music, na siyempre may element pa rin po ng ALDEN concerts. So, very limited lang po, parang, siyempre I Will Be Here will be part of that. Pero ngayon po, majority of what's inside the album, original. Majority of it is original composition.
So may mga na-collaborate ka din yung mga duets ka dito na with other artists?
Wala po. Parang everything is laid out solo.
Okay, when you say kanina na parang essentially ALDEN recharge the music, what do you mean? Ano yung ibig sabihin when you say na very ALDEN?
Siguro po yung lambing. Malambing po yung mga songs basically na like nung kinover ko po yung God Gave Me You, tapos like yung I Will Be Here. So yung nalalagyan ko po ng warmth whenever I do songs kasi I always sing from the heart kahit hindi po gano'ng kaganda yung boses. So it's a matter po of how you sang the song and how the audience felt during the time that they're listening to it.
Pero nagtitikan ba ng mga voice lessons?
Opo, kasi before po, yes, nagkaroon po ako ng voice lessons prior to the concert. And now po, syempre, yung voice coach ko po is also voice teacher as well. Para while practicing the songs po, tinuturuan na rin po niya ako ng styles and techniques po to deliver the song.
So for you, which is more challenging, yung singing part, yung mga serious singing part, o yung mga stunts, mga production numbers?
Yung 2-in-1 po. Napakahirap kasi niyang gawin. Yung trinay ko po yung like the previous concert, singing while dancing. Singing tapos sumasayaw ka ng choreographed movements. Nakakapagod po siya. So endurance po talaga yung kailangan whenever performing.
Lastly, after Kia Theater, sa tingin mo, you would be gunning for bigger venue next time naman? Araneta?
Ay! Dream po, syempre kasama po yun. Bala na po si Lord. Woo! Nakikita ko ba? Sana, hopefully a bigger venue next time. Basta kailangan po yung mga pinaproduce nating concerts successful para at least meron tayong audience that would continuously support the shows that we do.
Thank you.
And layo muna sa akin.
Actor po talaga kasi ako eh. GMA Records po talaga is just so generous that they gave me a chance to make music for them, tapos produce concerts po with them, and Sir Kelly, si Sir Rene, na pinagkatiwalaan po nila ako to do stuff like this sa kanila po. But really by heart, by soul, actor po talaga, acting po talaga yung buhay ko. So, parang singing is a bonus po sa career ko ngayon. Na like the recognitions I got from singing is something that's gonna be in parang for the record na po yun as long as I live. So, but in terms of acting po, talagang ito po yung continuously ko gagawin for the longest time.
Sa mga singers, kasi may mga rituals sila.
Yes.
Ikaw ba, meron ka bang rituals? Especially kung concert.
Nagdadasal lang po talaga ako, tapos nung huli po pinapunta ko po yung friend ko po na priest to pray for me before. So parang yun lang po yung important sa akin talaga. Kasi before anything else, talagang dasal po number 1 sa akin.
And lastly, sa concert, ano yung ina-expect mong feel, especially from the audience?
Since, yun nga po, like what I've mentioned po before na we're gonna be doing production numbers off stage, that's a different feel na po for me. So, literally po talagang ma-maximize namin yung Kia Theater. So, dun po sa element na yun, dun po ako na-excited. Nag-perform ka pwede ka nag-perform ka sa CR, kung saan man po. Basta, we're gonna deliver the show better than the previous one we did. Thank you po. Basta po, like po before, basta andun po yung pamilya ko, okay po. Kasama po sila before. So, na po ako charge na po ako. Intriga.
Okay, next question from Jerry Donato.
Hi, Alden. I'm just curious lang kasi, di ba you've mentioned you're an actor. So, I'm just thinking if there's a I'm just thinking kung highly structured na talaga yung concert. Just like, for example, there's a narrative or there's a plot line to be followed, or you'll be just playing yourself as a character, or there will be other characters to be played by you through singing and dancing throughout the show?
Actually, hindi siya narrative na format yung concert. Pero we're doing...
But it's not as small as Morse board.
Hindi naman. Well-planned naman yung line-up namin, yung sequence namin. In such a way na meron kang nagbibigay na kwento sa bawat segments, but not necessarily tuloy-tuloy na kwento. So, ganun yung structure niya.
And then were you consulted also dun sa show mismo?
Opo.
Yung feel,
Yes.
yung ambience, lahat?
Actually, ang nangyari po kasi, there was a concept, and then everything was, Alden, okay ka ba to? Tas, kaya si Direct GB pa rin po yung pinili namin to direct kasi we work really good with collaboration. So binigyan po ako ng collaborative license to be part of the creative process ng concert.
So Kasi you've mentioned also earlier na parang you're still, ano ba, handpicking ba? You're still choosing the songs.
Choosing the
and
songs po.
These songs are most probably not the ones that people expect you to sing.
Well, meron pong iba na expected po nila, but yun nga po, na sinika po namin na, kasi per segment po, there's a theme. So, we're just incorporating the songs po, dun po sa theme ng segment.
So, pero yung mga songs naman na to, hindi naman to yung parang, these songs do not have something to tell about yourself. Hindi siya parang very personal.
Well, meron po.
Meron pa rin.
Meron pa rin po. May personal song choices po nakasama pa rin.
But you're not dedicating these songs to specific people in your life.
There are parts po
Really?
of the segment na dedicated to certain people.
Such as?
Ay! Ano? Panoorin po natin.
Okay.
Adrenaline Rush, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yun po yung surprise.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you po.
Next question from Tito Eugene Assis.
Sir,
Okay, para kay ano muna, kay Direk. Direk, you have done so many other concerts na medyo smorgasbord and maraming art, maraming performers. Ano yung mas madali sa'yo? Yung nag-iisa lang nakafocus ka or yung sa marami?
Actually, pareho lang eh. Parehong effort din naman yan eh. Sa bawat concert naman, iba-ibang treatment ang binibigay natin. Sa bawat artist, iba-iba rin. Depende sa artist na makakatrabaho mo. So, sa akin pa, ang pare-pareho lang naman.
Okay, para kay Alden. Alden, medyo hindi naman tricky. Sinabi mo kasi kanina na on the scale of 1 to 10, 4.5 or pagkatapos ito baka 4 point.
umangat na po ng konti.
8, 7. Okay. At tapos, yung concert mo will concentrate on medyo may air, ganyan. Tapos, ano ka ngayon, undergoing training sa Tapos parang may naalala ko isang female counterpart na ganyan, nagkatapos lang sa Araneta, pareho ng New York, si Anne. Okay lang ba sa'yo na matawag na male counterpart ni Anne?
Opo naman. That would be an honor po kasi nakita ko rin naman po yung performance ni Ann Curtis na may mga lumabas pong videos. Kasi ang nakita ko po sa kanya when Ann was performing po was she performed from the heart. And she performed all out, kumbaga in celebration po of her anniversary. So parang yun lang naman po yung nagmamatter. Parang to be a performer, hindi naman po kailangan sobrang galing kang singer, hindi po sobrang galing na dancer. But when you perform na nasa puso mo, tapos gusto mo magpaligaya ng audience, that's what matters po.
Thank you.
Next question from Miss Evelyn Yang.
Hi, Tev.
Hi, Alden. Congrats.
Thank you po.
Ganito, ang unang tanong ko sa'yo, kanino mo idinededicate itong concert mo? Kasi lahat ng mga concerts mo in the past, idinededicate mo sa mama mo, sa family mo. Ito, kanino mo naman idededicate?
Siguro po sa sarili ko naman. Sa sarili ko naman po, parang I would like to make this concert successful for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi previously po, yung mga ginagawa kong projects, I always dedicated to people outside.
Mm-hmm.
So ngayon po parang for a change, sa sarili ko naman para at least yung in a way, ma-reward ko naman po yung sarili ko sa mga efforts ko po this past years.
Okay. My next question is, established actor ka na. Gaya na sabi mo kanina nga, basically you are an actor. So, established actor ka na, may awards ka na. So, being a singer, sino ang parang magiging peg mo among the senior singers that we have in the industry? Sino ang peg mo na maging someday?
Wow! Sarap po sana maging Gary V. Yung ganun parang all-out performer po si Sir Gary kahit with his age now. Yung performance po niya is unparalleled. Parang wala pa rin pong makapantay. So, ganun po kasi minsan pag nanonood po ako ng concert, especially po when the performer is an all-out performer who sings and dance. Na-imagine ko po minsan yung sarili ko Parang ang sarap makagawa ng ganitong show na like also po pag nanonood ako ng video sa yung mga international stars like sila Justin Timberlake, sila Justin Bieber. Ang sarap pong na they're doing something that they love, and yet napaka-grand, napakasarap sa feeling. So sana po ganun po yung ma-achieve ko sa concert na to.
So, ibig sabihin nun, you see yourself na kahit nagkaedad ka na you'll also be performing like Gary V or other foreign actors that you idolize.
Opo, kung meron pa rin po magpo-produce ng concert, bakit naman po hindi? Kasi ako naman po, whenever I'm given a certain task, no matter what the circumstances ang dumating po sa akin, I see to it na I will work my heart out to make it good and to deliver po para hindi po mapahiya yung mga taong naniniwala sa akin.
Yeah. Kasi I'm sure, pag magpo-focus ka rin siguro nga more on singing kasi kumbaga bonus na nga lang yung pagkanta, di ba? So, kasi parang sa ngayon, you're still young. I myself personally, nabibitinan pa kasi ako sa boses mo. Dahil parang mayroon pang
Meron pa pong
mayroon pang ihihirit eh.
Yes po.
Parang it's more of, ngayon yung siguro dumaka ng mga pa-cutie-cutie gano'n.
Yes.
Pero there is more. Parang there is more to Alden Richard. Sana,
Thank you po.
sana marinig ko yung
Yes po.
later na bumibirit ka na.
Naku po, nakakarating po. Direct,
Okay.
Sir Gets, Tita M. Yes.
Okay,
Salamat po. Thank you,
Tita.
Tita. Salamat po.
Okay, so that ends our panel.
Please grab your tickets now for Alden Adrenaline Rush, September 21 po sa Kia Theater. Makita-kita tayo doon.